Hey there, lovely Yarny crochet friends. My Yarny, lovely Yarny family and friends. I am so glad that you're here. Thanks for coming out and stopping by. Welcome into What We Working on Wednesday. Cause yeah, what we working on. So I'm so glad, you popped in for this midweek crochet hangout because that's exactly what this is. So today, um it's just gonna be all about our works in progress, right? Us picking up our works in progress, sharing a little bit of laughs, sharing and enjoying a little creative time, right? That's what we're gonna do today. Yeah, no pressure to finish. We ain't finishing nothing today. No, no, just progress, fun, and yarny conversation. So that's what I'm here for today. So I hope you're here to just have fun. So I've got I'm working on my wonderful, wonderful market bag. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is the beginning, child. I'm still at, okay, we still at round three. Yeah, but it's all good because we ain't finishing out today. No pressure. So that's what I'm doing. So I love to know what you're working on, what you got. And drop it in the chat. And are you a one project at a time kind of crocheter, or do you pile up the whips and call it and like me, right? And them whips be calling my name too. They be like, "Hey, Cal." I'll be like, "No, no, no. We doing this right now." Yeah, that's me. That's me. So that's what we doing today. So, yep, 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 yep. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see who is in the chat today. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bing, bing. Don't mind me, child. I be out here tripping. Let's see what we got going on today. Here we are. All right. Let's see who is here. What? Nuh-uh. Not Victoria coming up in. Not Wonder Twin number two. She said, "Hey, Kelly, joining you from outdoor office today as I crochet." Okay. And we got Cammy. Hello, Cammy. Good to see you. DOY Creations, honey. Hi. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. It is a blessing to have y'all here. What you saying? Hi everyone. I'm here until the end of my break at 3:10. Okay. Love the tote bag. Okay, Gina. Good. I'm glad you love it. That's what's up. Susan Burke, honey, welcome. Good to see you. Oh, but you can always check out the replay. Listen, if you missed me yesterday, don't worry. You can always check out the replay. It's out there in them streets, honey. Just go and grab it. For sure. Yes, it is so good to see you. Thank you, Kemi, for dropping Janet DOY Creations link in the chat. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, Blind Stitches Creations, honey. Welcome in. What's up, girl? You say, how am I? Girl, I'm fine. And hugs, everybody. Hugs, hey, everybody in the chat. So what's happening with you? How y'all doing? What y'all working on? Let's go. Let's go. So I'm going to bring in production. Listen, it is a pleasure to see y'all all out here. If y'all are out here just crocheting it up, I'm going to bring production so y'all can see me do all the things that I'll be doing out here in these streets. But we're going to keep moving forward. How did I do that, child? I don't even know where I'm at. Okay. I'm on round three. Round three. I got this little, here, let me just show you. We're bringing production so you can see all the things, okay? All right, and then what we're gonna do? We're gonna put a little, probably put a little zhuzh, add a little bit of music. We're gonna get jiggy with it, just an ain'tsy bit. Okay, that's where I am, honey. This is where I'm at. Yeah. So y'all remember, this stitch is the linked double crochet stitch. I love it, love it, love it. And so that's what I'm working on. I was like, child, where am I? I'm over here. That's where I'm at. I'm over here. I'm still working on the bottom. Feel free to hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. We just gonna have a good old time working on our wonderful things. And I want to keep track of all my rows and stuff, my rounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this little counter on. So I did round one. I did round two. I'm on round three. I'm just on round three. Yeah. So I'm gonna change colors every two rounds. Excuse me. Oh no, I got the hiccups. I got the hiccups. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Y'all don't mind me. I'll be going a little crazy in these streets. So let's go. So yeah, just question. Do you usually juggle multiple whips, or are you a one project at a time crocheter? Now I know I asked you that earlier, but I'm asking you again because I ain't see nothing jump down in the chat. I know y'all. Some of y'all be having whips, and some of y'all be like, one at a time. That is what I do. Let me know in the chat, fam. Let's talk about it. I got some forgotten projects. I don't even want to tell you, child. It's in storage somewhere. Let me be clear on that. It's in storage somewhere, and that is for sure. So I am working on round three. So let me know in the chat. While we're getting jiggy with it, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this is where I need to. Y'all know I got to keep my stitch markers handy because I can't do it without a stitch marker. I could do it. Gotta keep it handy so it'll be nice and dandy. Y'all don't mind me. All right. Okay. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and put my stitch marker right back in this bad boy because that's where it need to go. This is round three, y'all. And can I tell y'all, I have never worked with this 24/7. Let me show you. Oh, 24/7 cotton. And I tell you what, this yarn is all that in a bag of chips right now. So I'm loving it. It is, I'm here for it. I'm gonna have to get some more of this. FYI, for future projects. I love how it feels. This is a cotton that I did not know I needed in my life, even though I bought a lot of it a long time ago. I buy yarn and be like, oh, I'm gonna get to it. I want to try it at least. And honey, I love this yarn. I love it. I bought these colors before I left Columbus, and it's really nice. So I am using, I usually use a clover crochet hook, but today I'm using Susan Bates because I don't mind the wooden hook ones too. So I thought I'd use that. And I got this ring guide, which I absolutely love. This yarn guide ring that I love. I bought that years ago, and I cannot find where I got it from because it was expensive. This one was like, was it 17 bucks? It was something like that. But I can't find one with this quality. I found others that were less expensive, but the quality is boo. They break in half and I don't appreciate it. So I don't want to waste my money. Maybe I can get one made. Yeah. Let me think about that for a minute. Go to a jewelry store and get one made. Can you imagine getting one of these made at a jewelry store, and it's adjustable and it won't ever break, but it's like in a really cool color that you like. I mean, really a metal that you like. Like I like gold or whatnot, but I also am here for silver. But then I'm really here for platinum or titanium. Yeah. I hope y'all are doing good. Can y'all see me? I don't know if y'all can. I don't know. Give me 1 second for a second. Give me a second for a second. hmm Yeah, I don't know why I have I'm not able to see your comments. Oh, how about I scroll down? That would be helpful. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you're saying in the chat because I totally missed it. Thank you so much. Susan Burke. Did I say hello to you again? I'm gonna say hi again, cause child, I'll be forgetting. I do. You working on a baby crochet baby blanket? All right. And what you doing? You said I'm on a one project at a time type of gal. Listen, DOI, I never would have known it, but yeah, that's cool. Absolutely. Yes, please hit the thumbs up, fam. If you haven't done so already, that would be so nice. Gina, you working on your 21st of 30 coasters. Let's go. Yes. All right. Let me see. There we go. You said I have two whips on a baby blanket, almost done with one, and I just started one. Laugh out loud. And there's a mosaic blanket in between somewhere. Yes, let's go. Yeah, me and you, we alike in so many ways. You said I frogged the blanket for my cousin. What? And said to myself, I said, self, she needs another shawl, so make her one. Okay, let's go, Cammy. That's nice to know. Let's see. Y'all are so sweet. I really do appreciate y'all being all sweet things to everybody. Mm-hmm. Would you say, Susan? You glad? You said I have quite a few projects um put up. Also, okay, okay, that's cool. You said laugh aloud, Kelly. I try not to have more than one, but I couldn't help it. I feel you. I always get ideas in my head for blankets. I just need to finish them. Yeah, same. Oh, Janet, DOY Creations, honey, you gotta go. Said back to work. Just want to stop in with hugs and love. Thank you, dear. Love you. Be blessed. I hope to see you in the near future. We're just gonna be out here for a little bit. Then we're gonna head on over to VJ's. Today's VJ's Wednesday, Whip Wednesday. So I definitely want to be over there to say what's up. No, that wasn't Janet Egan. That was DOY Creations, honey. She be out here doing all the things. So make sure you check out DOY Creations. If you are not subscribed to her, honey, why not? Let's go. Let's get in there. Let's be family and friends all over the place, huh? Yes, because we are a huge, loving community. So I'm going to go ahead and get jiggy with this. I'm going to go ahead keep getting jiggy. Y'all, I'm going to put a little music on if you have your project. And if you can, please feel free to grab it up. We're going to listen to some lounge music. Just a little, just a little not too loud, but just a little happy. Like that. I want to be comfortable. Way. Well, I'll be talking. Yeah, I'll try to show you the what I'm working on. Okay, sometimes this can be a little funny. All right. What? Whoops, let's go back. You said just started cluster 22 since I haven't woven any ends in. I reckon I have 22 whips. Okay. Yeah, I guess they're not technically all the way done, but you there. You there. You close. You are so close. So yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Susan Burke. Yes, honey, it's a free pattern. Let me show you. Let me drop the link and you can grab it up too. So you can see the finished product because, child, I'm out here in these streets um, doing all the things. Let me grab it up because I'm working off of it from my computer. I just have it pulled up behind my live stream so I can pull it up. But this is it right here. Feel free to grab that up. I'm going to drop it and then I'm going to also show it in the chat. I mean, on the screen so you can see. So if you're here on the replay, you can always go to this website and grab that free pattern and work it up, honey. Yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm doing 5 colors with this, Susan. It is so pretty. So let me get that back up here. So, all right. I thought I put lotion on, child. I look a little ashy. I said, wait a minute now. Let me make sure I ain't ashy in these streets. I did use I do add a little bit of hand sanitizer. And then after that, I do my lotion. So let me put some lotion on because these hands need it right now. Taking off only the necessary rings I need to take off right now. And put some lotion on. I'm on round 3 of this beautiful, beautiful market tote bag. All right, put my rings right back on. Here we go. Ring girl today. Let's see. So I'm using a size 5 crochet hook with this 5.0 millimeter hook, or affectionately known as an H hook. And this is in my Susan Bates crochet hook. I usually use clover hooks, but I like this hook as well. I don't know if it's because I think it's because I do like the wooden piece, the wooden handle on it. I like it. So yeah. This is a linked double crochet stitch. Just in case you're wondering, like, what are you doing, Cal? I'm doing a linked double crochet stitch. This actually gives it a nice tight stitch for a market bag. I think this is a great idea. Okay. Hey, enjoy your day, Gina. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by for a quick moment. We're only going to be on here for a little bit because I want to go over to our lovely VJs. Yeah, I've been working on my health and trying to, get my health together. If you notice, I'm wearing a ring. I'm not advertising. I'm not sponsored by this company, but you see this little ring I have right here. This one, it records my heart rate, how many steps I do, all the things that I do fun. It's called Aura, Oura. I really like it. And it tells me everything. So it tells me about my readiness for the day and all that. It was telling me about my heart rate being elevated and that I needed to just take in a good book today, or do something fun where I'm chilling. And I said, you know what? Crochet is that for me. So, thing is, I haven't, I don't know, us girls that have to deal with perimenopause. Anybody know what that is? Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those who know. And I haven't been sleeping the best. I'll be up getting 3 hours of sleep. I'm like, what is this business? I want to be asleep. I don't want to be up. So then it takes me a minute to get back to sleep. Next thing you know, I only got 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And so, which causes my heart rate to be a little bit faster than that, a little higher than it needs to be. So I'm getting it together. So I've been getting up early in the morning, going walking with my mother-in-law, and that's been really helpful. So, but today I love the app because it tells me, it's like, your readiness today is such that you probably just need to chill out today. Just take a chill day, read a good book, work on something fun. So this is fun for me, and I'm glad y'all are here. Y'all, I would have been out here earlier, but I took a nap. I took a nap earlier. So that's why. Because I said, you know what? I'm going to get some sleep in. It's going to happen. And I did. I got a little bit of sleep in. Took a little afternoon nap. My plan was to get out here maybe by noon, but obviously I needed the rest. Now, last night I did get a little bit more sleep. I got like 5 hours and what, 46 minutes. So I'm usually a 6 hour girl sleep. That's all I really need. And I'm rejuvenated. I could sleep 7 hours, but then I feel tired. I feel like the more sleep I have, if I sleep too much, I'm tired. If I sleep too little, I'm I'm tired. So anyway, all that to say, working on my health journey and having a good time getting up in the morning and going for walks with my mother-in-law. And we do it before it gets hot. So that means, y'all, we get up early. So by 8 o'clock, I'm home. Or 8:30, we're back at the house. So let's see. So I got a yarny question for you. If you could only buy yarn in one color family for a year, which would you choose? If you could only buy yarn in one color family for a year, which would you choose? Yarn color now. Yarn color. I'm thinking about that myself. If I could only do that, if I only had the choice of buying one color, what would it be? One color family. I'm thinking maybe, I'm not going to say purple. I would probably do a variegated yarn, and it would have probably colors like these. Like these, even though purple's my favorite color. I know everybody ain't here for purple. I get that. But the things that I make will probably flow better with colors that are variegated. So I would go with a variegated yarn in the colorway of maybe whatever color is trending that year. That would be good because there's always colors that trend every year or whatnot. It's like this year is the year for what I want to say, primrose or something like that. Maybe I'll do that if that's what I had to do. If that was something I had to do. What say you? What would you do? Oh, let's see what you say. You was checking out. Thank you. I was checking out the stitch in this pattern. Yeah. Isn't it nice? Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Yeah, so basically you just this linked double crochet. You start with a regular double crochet. Your first stitch is always the one double crochet, and then you link it to the your next stitch is going to link to that. And that's what I'm doing here. You basically go into that outside stitch of that double crochet and just grab it. That's what I do. This one here, grab that, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert in the next stitch. Hello, Michelle Morgan. Girl, honey, hi. Welcome in. This is just for a little bit today. We hanging out a little bit today. I know, Susan Burke. You better come on in these streets. It is a cool looking stitch, isn't it? Michelle Morgan, I'm working on a market bag. This is a market tote bag. And I'm at the beginning. This is row 3. And the following rows calls for a linked double crochet stitch. And that's what this is. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. You go in the next stitch and you complete your double crochet. So, yep. Yarn over, grab that. See, that's what links it together. And it's cool because you don't have so many spaces in between your project. So this is a stitch that you might want to incorporate in anything, right? I think so. To the next stitch, which is this one here. Did I do that right, child? Let me do that over. I always be thinking I'll be messing up. I'll be out here in these streets messing up. No, I didn't buy the pattern. This is free, but you can buy this pattern if you want. If you don't want those ads in there, you can buy the pattern and you can buy it at Etsy and or Ravelry, whichever one you choose. Um, so right now I have it pulled up on my screen while I'm working. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Let me make sure. I always like to count, make sure I got 47 because I'm supposed to have 90 family, 94 stitches in total. And this starts my first stitch on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and count them. 47. There is a tutorial for this one. It is, you can go to, her name is Winding. What's the name of this pattern? It's called the Winding Road Crochet. She does have a tutorial. It's probably about 20 minutes long. I was just doing this as a um, craft along. So you can check out her tutorial. Please do. I think that would be great. So now I have to I have to slip stitch into the first stitch here, which is this one. Slip stitch over here. Now you can chain two. I'm chaining one. I just make it a longer chain. And then in this stitch, so now I'm on row 4, and I am going to do a double crochet in this first stitch. Now that chain stitch does not count as a stitch, okay? Just know your chain stitch here does not count as a stitch. So that's my first stitch, which is just a double crochet. And I'm using stitch markers because, child, I need them. So you go into the stitch here, go into this side here, yarn over, draw up a loop, okay? Then you go into your next stitch and you insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, and that is your first link double crochet. So your first stitch is always a regular double crochet. Then you do the other 46 stitches on this side or the other 93 stitches will be link double crochet. And I am now on row 4. Yes, I have this on so I can keep track of my rows, because I'll keep going and then I don't want to forget. This is so neat. I love it. Yeah, so even Susan Burke, on the pattern that I sent you, the link to her channel is there as well from that from the online pattern. So please show some love and check out that tutorial for sure. This is just a craft along, but we do talk about the stitches and kind of how to do them. But if you know me, I'll be out here doing all the things. I'll be talking about more than just this here, but this is fun. So this market bag is really going to be for it's like a fall situation. Oh, I love these colors that I'm using for this. So you insert your hook down the side, yarn over, draw up a loop, then you go into the next stitch where your actual double crochet is going to go. Right there, yarn over, draw up a loop, draw through 2, and draw through 2. Yep, and you do that all the way across. Insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, and go to the next stitch. Insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, and draw through 2. It's like you're doing your regular double crochet stitch, except for it's linked. Instead of yarning over you grab this yarn over into this stitch here, and then you go into your next, where your actual double crochet is going to be. And that's where you yarn over, draw up a loop, draw through one, and make it happen that way. Oops. There we go. So yes, we're doing this as a craft along. So you can work this pattern outside, like when we're not live or anything, work it at your own pace. And I like that the tutorial is there for you from the website, so you can go to the YouTube channel and check out the tutorial for this, so you can work it at your own pace, because y'all know I'm slow. I be out here moving and grooving so slow. Oops. There we go. Oh my gosh, y'all, Gizmo wants to come say hello to you guys. What is it, Gizmo? I'm working on this, girl. Go sit down. I know what she wants. She smells food, and she's like, she's ready to eat. She smells that food out there. So we're just going to be on. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, this is just a craft along, and we offer tips and tricks as much as we can out here to help us get through this. But because people crochet faster than me, honey, you wait on me. You'd be like, girl, I'm on row 20. I'm like, oh. And I'm still on row 4. Yep. Some people are really fast. That is not my testimony. So, how many hooks do you have in your stash around the house? That's another question. How many hooks do you have in your stash around the house? I can't even tell you how many I got. They around here. It's a bunch. I want to say I got at least 6. If I say I got 60 hooks, that would be an understatement. Yeah, I got a bunch of crochet hooks. How about you? Yeah. I could say I got 60. I might have more like 100. Seriously. Because I love different kind of crochet hooks. And I got 2 more coming. I can't wait till y'all see them. I ordered 2 more hooks just because. And I hope I could use them. They were so cute that I could not get them. You'll see them when I get them. Hey, Debbie, grab her. Honey, welcome. Good to see you. I am working on a market tote bag right now. And the stitch I'm using at this point is a linked double crochet stitch. You said you maybe have 40? Yeah, child, I got a lot of. If I said I got 40 hooks, I'd be telling you a story because I got furl hooks. I've got yarnology hooks. I think I bought all of those ones. I got no name brand hooks. I got like 3 packs of those. I've got random hooks just from me collecting hooks along the way as I learned to crochet. Um, I have clover hooks, and what else do I have? I have Susan Bates. I got, what's the other person's name? I got the hooks. I have Tunisian crochet hooks, or they call them, and I have an Afghan hook. Okay, several of those. I've got double-ended crochet hooks. That's a whole nother story. Uh, okay, okay. You said I want to do a blanket in that double link double crochet. Yeah, you should. I think it would be nice because look how beautiful this is. I mean, I think you should. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. This stitch will be great for a beautiful blanket. This would be great for a dishcloth. I love how it flows. Oops, I just need to go down that side stitch. I don't know where I was going. So this is row 4 that I'm working on. Now what I do is I put a stitch marker I put one at the beginning where I started, and when I get ready to start when I go into the round to the other side, I put a uh, I put a stitch marker in the beginning of the other side, so to speak, of the round. So it's kind of like the halfway point. So I always do that because if I don't, child, I will be lost. And I'm not trying to be lost out here in these streets. So let me go ahead and, so it's just another double crochet link stitch. Let's put that back up on there. There you go. Y'all know that I am doing it. We got the right amount of stitches out here in these streets. Okay. And go into the next, and to make sure I don't go, it's easy to go into the same stitch if you ain't paying attention. So I always have to look and make sure I don't go into like this stitch here. I go into the next one. Yeah. Because this is already where my link double crochet is, where I pulled that yarn from. So I'll go into the actual stitch I need to finish off to make my double crochet. So yeah, so you see how it pulls, where I have to kind of look at it but make sure I don't go in that stitch, because I'll do it, I'll be creating stitches, and that's not what I'm supposed to do out here in these streets right now. No, 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 no. Yep. It'll happen. That's why I always kind of pull and look and say, okay, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. Hey, Janet Egan, honey, welcome in. So good to see you, dear. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing all right. Good to see you. We're only going to be out here for a little bit because I'm going to go over to, I'm going to probably be in the car when I go over to um, VJ's for today. How you doing, dear? What a pleasure it is to see you, Janet Egan. Always a pleasure. And see, you said maybe with the bag o' day yarn. Okay. Yeah. That would be good with the bag o' day yarn. I like bag o' day. She's so sweet and so kind. So I hope to be done with this one. This is round 4 that I'm working on. You said, that's sweet of you, Kelly. Thank you. What? Trying to do something with his hair, but fascinated by that stitch. I know. VJ's girl, you here. Girl, yeah, we coming over to your house. Of course. You think man, I was happy to come out here for a little bit and do what we working on. like what we working on. Let's just get jiggy with it because today is one of them days that I have to chill. And so I said, why not come out and chill with the family? Chill with our Yarny community and crochet. Now this stitch, VJs, is called the linked double crochet. I love it. So what you do, just in case you've never done it before, so you do your first stitch is a regular double crochet. Your second stitch is where you come into that regular double crochet and you insert your hook down this side here and you grab that stitch and you yarn over and draw up a loop. So now you already have 2 stitches on your hook. You go over to your next stitch where your actual double crochet is going to go. You just insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, and now you just work a regular double crochet. That's it. That's it. It's really cool. This stitch is firecracker, I must say. So you just insert that stitch right there that hangs outside that double crochet. Yep, draw up a loop, and then you go into the next stitch. See, that's I always pull this back because I accidentally put 2 stitches in one. I don't want to do that. We want to go to the next stitch. We insert our hook into that next stitch and yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, and that stitch is done. And that's it. That's what we're doing. That's all it is. That's all it is. And I love it. This stitches be great for blanket, for a dishcloth. I think so. Um, a washcloth, whatever you want to do. A pot holder, yeah. A garment, whatever a shirt, a blouse. This would be cool. Stitch for a blouse too. I always got to make sure I'm in that next stitch because, child, I end up putting too many stitches in one stitch, and I don't want that for my life. No. You said sometimes you make a chain before you go to the next stitch. Yeah, still have yeah. Sometimes, yeah. You don't have to do that. But if you want them close together like this, yeah, you don't have to do Just insert your hook, yarn over, drop a loop, go to the next stitch. That's it. I love it. I love it. This is such a nice stitch. And I am at VJ's, guess what? I am using 24/7 yarn for the first time ever. And this yarn is firecracker, I must say. It's nice. It's a nice cotton yarn. You know, I moved to Florida, so I was looking for yarns that I could use to make items, and most of it is you want to go with the cotton because it's a cooler yarn. Certainly not too much acrylic out here, especially during the summer months. You want a cotton yarn for out here. So I bought a bunch of cotton before I left and everything, before I left Ohio. hmm Yeah. Okay, you said, Kelly, how many stitches did you start with? 49. So I did a chain 49. So you end up with, I think you go into the third stitch from the hook and then you begin that way. Yeah. And you end up with 47 stitches on each side. So at the end of the day, you should have a total of 94 stitches. And I'm working in the round on this one because it's a market bag. This is a market tote bag. And I'm changing colors every 2 rows. So I'm getting ready to come up on a color change here. You said, I was just wondering how many stitches I might need to do a blanket in that stitch. Well, because you could probably do, so I started with 49 stitches, right? So maybe start with an odd number and you'll be fine. Because, let me make sure, did I do that right, child? I'll be out here doing too much. Let me get back up in there. Get back up in there. Uh-uh. I don't know. I keep going backwards, right? All right. I just want to make sure we good. Good and got this right. I don't mind ripping back a few stitches to make sure I'm in the right place at the right time with the right things in the right spot. So I started with 49. So if you start with an odd number, I think you'll be fine. And what size blanket are you trying to do? I would say do 149 stitches. If you're doing, depending on the size of the blanket, right? Or, yeah, that's what I would do. All right, I'm back to the beginning. You'll see. I'm going to make sure I count these stitches because, yeah, I'll be talking and sometimes an extra stitch might pop up in there somewhere and be like, ain't nobody tell you to be up in there. What you doing? You say, hey, Dozers, welcome in. Dozer Gets Crafty is here too. Hey, honey. Welcome. Yeah, you said maybe you'll start with the washcloth first. Okay. Yeah, whatever you want to do. I think you'd be fine with the blanket. But if you want to do a washcloth, yeah, do that. I think you'll be fine. Just take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush. But if you want to see some quick work, get it done quick to see what it look like, do a washcloth for sure. So I'm here. All right, where am I? Let me make sure I'm got. I always like to count my stitches from here, so at least I'm gonna count from here, from the start here. This is the middle, so I'm gonna start from here and count over. Gizmo. She keep pulling on me. I'm getting. Oh my gosh. Well, see what time is it? I want to make sure we get enough time to go get some coffee, get a snack, or get a little dinner, and get ready for VJ's live stream. I want to make sure I got this right, so I want to count this. So, and use stitch markers, family. Don't be afraid to use stitch markers, okay? Okay, so I have to count over because I didn't count it extra stitch. See, I know, man, that's what I'm talking about. It's that part right there I'll be telling y'all about. I'll be struggling with my life, be adding extra, and I don't need it. I don't need extra. One, two. See, for some reason I got more. I don't know why I have more. This is 47. I don't know why I need more. Okay, so this is the last stitch. That's 47. I was going to put a stitch where I didn't need to be. I was going to put one right there. I don't need to do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and get ready to add another color. And then I'm going to get that one started. And then this is the color I'm adding. This is called Ecru. So I just need to come around to this stitch here. I'm going to take this out. And that's what I need to do, slip stitch here. And we'll bring this in through the slip stitch. Bring in the new color through as a slip stitch to this here. We're changing colors, fam. Tighten that up a little bit. Then I'm going to child, where is my, here we go. Then you chain 2. I'm chaining 1. I probably should chain 2 on these when I add colors. I should. That's what I'll do. When I add color, I'll chain 2. But you don't have to. And then in the same stitch, okay, because that's the first stitch on the other side, this is where you start your double crochet. And you start your just a regular double crochet. Remember hi Teddy. Oh, everybody's ready to go. You smell food too. They want to eat. My in-laws are cooking, so that's what's going on. So what I do is I will double crochet in the same stitch. Here we go. And that's where I will put my here we go. I think that's what I'll do for now, and I'll just do my, so now still doing the linked double crochet stitch. Yeah, move out the way. Here we go. Go into the side of that double crochet and grab that stitch. You get in there. Come on. Yarn over and draw up a loop. Go into the next stitch, which is this one. Is she live now? Okay. All right, so I'm going to get off of here and get ready to go to her live stream as well. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today as we get jiggy with crochet. This is my 5th row, but I plan on getting this row done, my 1 through 6 finished as soon as possible. But let me show you. So this is what it's looking like. This is the bag, the outside of the bag. Yeah, if you like that stitch, honey, and if you're inspired by it, honey, you should do it. So I'm doing 2 rows. Every 2 rows is going to have, I'm changing colors every second row. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to head out. And I will probably join you via my phone because I'll be on the road. All right, because me and my husband were buying fish dinners today from his friend's marketplace. So I'm excited to go get some fish from there. And I will be listening from the car and at the fish market. So yes, let's go ahead and say goodbye to production for now. And thank y'all so much. Look at them dogs. They ready, y'all. The dogs are ready. That's Teddy, Raven, and Gizmo. Teddy is looking kind of to the side. Gizmo is looking straight at me, and Raven is basically faced the door. So I'm going to take those wonderful pups out. I'm going to get y'all check out VJ's. Go feel free to check out VJ's Crochet. Let's go over there and be a support to our lovely Yarny family. Okay, fam? All right. All right. So let's go ahead. Music was fun. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, everyone. May the Most High bless you all, and may heaven smile upon y'all. Heading over to VJ's Crochet. All right, hope to see you there. All right, fam. Have an amazing day, and always be kind. Be kind, because, child, people be needing it out here in these streets. Love y'all. Until next time, keep getting jiggy with crochet. Bye.